Well, hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Minna and this is where I share stuff about my knitting and other crafting. I do different sorts of content and this is my video vlog about my knit that I'm making at the moment. So welcome. I am drinking energy drink because of course the mug is Taika, or this series with these animal prints is called Taika. The manufacturer is Iittala, Finnish designer brand, and I'll add the name of the designer dude to the screen. Yeah, I like it. There is a whole lot of stuff with this. I'm not sure if you can say print, but anyway, this style or design. And I've found that quite often I prefer mug over glass, and I'm not sure why. But welcome. Today is 28th of November. I'm coming to you from Helsinki, Finland, and today it's, I think, 0 degrees, no sun, maybe a bit gray. It tends to be a bit gray here in, in Helsinki anyway, because there is more cars and pollution, and yeah, snow gets gray. And when you go to smaller cities, the snow stays white even in the roads, which looks much more beautiful than here. However, I'm not complaining. I found this autumn to be, for me, quite nice. It has felt more light in a sense of that I've been feeling that there is more light, and it has not felt that dark, and that is the thing that bothers me with this winter in Finland. It gets really dark. The daylight at my latitudes is, I think, somewhere between 6 and 7 hours, and it's somewhere from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and that's all you got. And if there's no sun, then yeah, anyway. Yeah, however, I've felt pretty nice this autumn. That's good. That's good. I checked that it has been over a month when I last made a video vlog. I've been feeling a bit ill, and I have been a bit ill. Now I'm better, but maybe I'll share my stuff about my whereabouts and everything at the end of the video. And now let's talk about knitting. Oh, I suppose I should share what I'm wearing. I am wearing my own design. There is no pattern. It is a pullover or sweater with, oh my goodness, with Zauberball or Schoppel wool yarn that I adore. Yeah, I love their yarn. I think this color is Aldebaran, and here it's something else. It's going to be on the screen. And I recently fixed this a little bit because there is something. Because I thought it was too short, so I added this ribbing, and now it's a lot more wearable. So yeah, I really like it. Yes. About my other knits, I think I am a knitter who prefers not to have like whole bunch of works in progress at the same time. And with that being said, I just counted that I think I have 6 now. Then I usually have 1 or 2. Yeah, where was I? Okay. Let's start with the older ones and proceed to more new ones. I started these leg warmers at some point this autumn because I had a car drive and I couldn't knit my other stuff and I didn't have other stuff, so I started these. The yarn is, it's Long Colors, Hjertegarn. It must be on the screen once again. So this one is ready, and I measured the ball and tried to put it into 2. It was 100 gram skein. Yeah, anyway, I tried to put it into 2, like 250-gram balls. And then here's the first one. I've started it from here, and then this is started kind of from the inside of the skein, or from the half of the skein, I mean. So I think it actually goes quite nicely. I didn't know if it's going to be like whole different from start to the end, but it lines up quite nicely. It's not like, well, yes, it's a little bit different, but however, kind of the main colors go in the same order. I'm not very precise about this kind of stuff. I like weird, and yeah, I wouldn't mind if it looks like completely different, but this happened without any actual planning. So yeah, nice. I have this much left, and yeah. However, this project is, I called it earlier, emergency knit, when you need something to knit and you don't want to start something. Yeah, because you have to have something to knit. So I'm not hurrying with this. This is something in between, or should I have some car drives or something, I can knit this. So yeah, leg warmers coming. Then another quite it is now an emergency knit. If I don't have anything to knit with, I'm going to knit with this. And this was originally, or I suppose it still is, Cumulus tea by the Petite knit, and I knitted it this summer, and it is so wrinkly and everything, and I think I made a bit too big for me. I should maybe made a bit smaller size, but it doesn't really matter. And also I knitted a bit too short, so I was weighing, should I make just a little bit more hem and then maybe ribbing, because it was also like turning upwards. But I had yarn and I don't own any knitted dress, so here we go. I am making a dress, and this part obviously is, or obviously or not, but it is plugged, and this is not, so it looks a way more wrinkly, and I don't really have a pattern or everything. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Anyway, I am adding black stripes, and the plan is to make the black stripes wider and wider, and maybe the end of the hem would be black, and then these white stripes would go smaller. At least this is what I'm thinking now. However, this is all I have, this black yarn, so I'm not sure if it's going to work, or am I going to run out of this. And I'm going to need a bit more length because it's too short. It needs more length. Okay, these are also 3mm needles. The yarn is on the screen. And yeah, I'm also adding stitches gradually. I have these stitch markers here and there, so it looks so wrinkly. Anyway, it's coming, and this is going to be a summer thing, so I'm not hurrying with this. And also one detail that I think I might add is for the neckline, because I found it to be maybe a bit too wide for my liking. So I thought I could gather these together from somewhere like here. I don't know, you can see, maybe not that far, something like this, and then put some black detail here, maybe a button or something, or just a little some sort of clip thing. Anyway, I thought, and this could be open like so. I'm not sure that if there is a name for this type of detail. You usually see these in the neck, but then I wouldn't have to maneuver anything too drastic with the neckline, or always wear something that covers my lady parts. That sounds wrong. Anyway, maybe I'll add some black thingy here so that it kind of matches with this. And I've been thinking, yeah, the thought process is still going, so yeah, we shall see. Anyway, I've been knitting this a little bit here and there, and it's coming. Also, I would want to have all my knits done when the year changes. I would want that I have only maybe 1 or 2 projects moving from this year to the next year. For some reason, that would be important and nice for me, although I am not sweating too much about that, but I try to finish everything and think what I start, so that I don't have 15 projects for the next year. However, this is something that I'm not going to care about. This can go to the next year because it's a summer thing anyway, and it's an emergency knit, so I don't care what happens with this. Those leg warmers I kind of would like to get done because it's perfect season to wear them. Then I've mentioned that I would like to make jackets for my cats, and I dyed some Lettlopi yarn for that purpose, and I think, I'm not sure if I had started that, if I had started or not, but however, now I've started and I'm almost finished, and I'm going to show you. I also want to make a whole separate video about this project because I found this, at least for me, is really funny, and I don't know, I suppose I'm the person who makes cat jackets. And it is for the purpose, it is not just to make my cat look silly, but they get cold in the winter if they're going out when we are at cabin. So I try to make them to stay out longer with jackets on. So here's the jacket. Okay, I'm not sure. It looks like that it is made for a small horse when you look it like this. The cat's head is going to come out from here and tail is going to go out from here. And now if the cat would stay upright, there are small sleeves for the front paws and little buttons, and it is basically knitted. This was tube originally. Why I think I maybe showed this. Maybe I showed it. Yeah, then I sticked it open, made a little just random detail to the end so that it wouldn't curl up so much or curl in. Then I knitted little ribbing tube, attached it there. Then I knitted this weird red part. Imagine these sleeves away and that button band away. It was just a rectangular piece with a, is that garter stitch, then ribbing. Then I also sticked it open, added button bands and buttons, and then there was holes for the sleeves, and then I knitted the sleeves. And yeah, I thought that putting a sweater for a cat would be somehow uncomfortable for the kitten. I'm not sure if that is, so that's why it is more like a jacket than a sweater, but I'm not sure if I'm not sure. I'm going to add a picture Astrid wearing this. I'm not sure if she wants to murder me or not. Yeah. Anyway, I believe it's going to be really warm when she's outside. And yes, there is few things I have to still add. And because these are like, I don't know, this is some sort of weird Batman what's that called? Thingy. Anyway, it's floating around and it's not good. So I want to make something that keeps it a bit more like this. So I have this really magnificent little piece that is going to be here. There is going to be buttons in both sides and something like this. And also because the cats are wearing harnesses when they go outside, and the harness is attached to leash from somewhere here, I have to stick one hole for the back, but I have to put the harness for the cat and then this on, and I have to see where exactly the thingy is and how big and what shape of a hole it needs. But we're getting there. Last year I knitted a hammock for my cats. I don't know, I like that project. I don't care what anyone thinks. And I think the idea works. It's not perfect. It's not the most beautiful thing I've ever made, but It's a pilot version. I can make more. Yeah, so I'm not sweating about that either. Now, this autumn I knitted a sweater for my brother. A full on colorwork sweater with Lettlopi yarn that is 100% Icelandic wool, and it is for him to wear maybe when he's biking, and to be a warming piece and maybe a little windproof also. So I knitted that. It was really okay and good. However, and there is a video about that actually, I can link it here, about the making. And I was a little bit worried if it's a bit too tight from this area, like from hips and here, and if it's maybe a little bit uncomfortable to put on because you have to squeeze yourself in. And unfortunately that was the case, and I was not going to unravel half of a sweater, so yeah, consider yourself being warned. I've been butchering a sweater. It's still on a process, maybe. I mean, yeah, I'm going to show it anyway because here's the shirt. Beautiful warm Lettlopi shirt, and I've been just blocking it, so it's maybe a little bit blocking. As you can see, it's really wrinkly, but from the first blocking there was really sharp because I was stretching it also, so there is, yeah, it still stays there. So I tried to like even those out. Well, maybe it helped a little, but not whole. Okay, anyway, that's not the problem. The problem, or my fixing, is here at the hem. I sticked open the both sides. Then I knitted these, whatever you call this, and it's not color work, it is knitted with one yarn, and because it was fitting from here, and of course I cannot add rectangular piece, it has to be shaped like this so that it's thinner here and wider there, so hence the shape. Then I've done some really random, I'm not sure what you call this, decorating with a needle and Lettlopi yarn, and I'm not sure, I think, well, it is wearable, it is bigger now, yes, and this side is brown and this side is green. It doesn't matter, I don't think my brother cares about that sort of stuff. However, I'm not sure, does it look like just awfully weird? I'm not completely sure. So I have one more plan or idea that I might do, and that would be some sort of pockets added, like, how do you say it, when it does not go inside the garment but it is shown over the garment. So some huge pockets to the sides, maybe it's going to be even more weird, but I think that trend went already. We cannot stop the weird anymore. It is too late. So yeah, because I'm not completely happy with this, I feel kind of sad that I've sticked open this beautiful color work thing, but it is not something anyway, it's done, and it wouldn't be wearable otherwise, and I was not, like I said, I was not going to unravel it, so I have to live with my decisions. So yeah, if someone has some thoughts, I would like to hear them, if it's something else than burn it. I thought, and yes, the pockets would be something that would match probably this pattern here, or I don't know, I have to think about it so that they won't jump up that much. I'm not sure if these jump up. Is it just me? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is not my proudest moment. However, this describes me as a knitter. I am a person who tries out stuff, and it does not always go to the wherever it's supposed to go. It goes somewhere else. But it's okay. I like myself and I like my knits. And sometimes I feel weird, or not weird, but I can see that this look might look like butchering a beautiful colorwork sweater. However, you should not judge something that is not completely done. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep on improving. So yeah, I suppose that's all I have to say about this. Wish me luck. I had a little pre-Christmas party for a few of my friends and their children, and for some reason limes play silly role with our friend group, so I wanted to make a Christmas hat for a lime, and I did, and it is here. And I don't care how silly stuff is, because I love silly stuff, and it's nothing less than Zauber ball or Schoppel ball is going to be on the screen, and I even draw a face for the lime. I'm not sure if you can see this. I try to cover my face. Yeah, and there is also a little sparkly thread going together with this. So yeah, I have a new Christmas ornament. Someone said also boiled egg could wear this. Yes, I think a whole lot of stuff could wear this. So why not? And I was going to make another one, but I didn't manage to get it ready before the party. So I have another one, and it's still attached. Oh no, it's not. It's not attached to the skein, but it is. I should finish it. This yarn is some IceYarns yarn. I think it's quite pretty, but this is, I think this is mostly acrylic, and it's really soft, but I think you can feel the the plastic. However, how nicely it goes for Christmas decorations. And there is also little sparks there. And I took a, what are you, avocado to model it. Oh, why not? If I see a little, what are those, jingle thingies, I would add some, or make a little, what's that called? Tassel? Not tassel, but the round tassel, anyway, the thingy, maybe. The avocado doesn't have face, but however, something like this. Yep. Silly stuff. The best. We are fastly losing daylight. I tried to make this video before it's completely gone. So I'm not sure. I hope this doesn't look too dark. But I'm almost there. Yes, then I knitted a Vertices Unite for my friend, and I knitted it with the yarn that I had spun myself, and he was really happy with that. And I definitely wouldn't spun yarn and knit things for just anyone, but that was a special thing. And also I've been talking to him about Stephen West, who is the designer of the scarf, and all this that he wanted, or this is Unite, started when he saw mine. I have knitted actually 2 Vertices Unite for myself, and I really love them too. So I made him his own, and he's really almost thrilled with it, to say. I'm not sure if I can say to say the least, but he likes it. He's really pleased with that, and I am also. And yeah, funny thing, he's sort of a punk rocker dude who you do not, I don't know, you shouldn't judge people by the looks, but anyway, he doesn't exactly look a person who knits, even though today he knows how to knit because I've taught him. Then he went to a pub, sort of a, I'm not sure if I can say heavy music, but anyway, sort of an alternative undergroundish pub. And there were 2 ladies knitting with their beers, and he thought, oh, that's cool, they are knitting in a bar. Then he went to ask it, oh, you're knitting, and do you know who's Stephen West? And the ladies were like, yeah, sure. And then he was like, do you know what this is? And showed his Vertices Unite. And then they were talking about this and that. I don't know, that made me feel really happy. Yeah. Knitting connects people. Okay, but that was a sidetrack. I have yarn left from that Vertices Unite project, and yeah, he asked or he didn't actually ask, but he said that it would be nice to have a hat with the same yarn. And like, I don't have enough projects, but I wanted to start something, because sometimes that just happens. I don't know, sometimes you just want to start something new, and usually I try to avoid starting a whole lot of new stuff, but I'm rambling. I started the hat with that yarn. Here's a picture of the Vertices Unite and the yarn that I have for it, and it is quite thin yarn, so I thought I have to knit it double or add something. So I had leftovers from this shirt because there was light gray and a darker gray and everything, that sort of colors which you can't see here because I took them out because I didn't think they didn't go with my plan. So I had that yarn. I had like little pieces, well, not little pieces, but yeah, anyway. So I thought I'll mix that gray yarn with the Vertices Unite yarns and make maybe a stripy hat. And this is how my thought process works. Sometimes I don't plan too much, and now I'm going to show it to you. I think I started this yesterday, and here we go. The beginning is knitted. Oh, and this is the yarn the leftovers from this. I tried to like sort the pieces so that the lighter colors were there and darker colors were there. And then I started to make a ball from the lighter side so that the darker colors would stay here with the outer anyway here. And here's where I started to knit so that the thing that goes like close to the face is more dark, because the dude wants more dark colored hat. Anyway, so the beginning is knitted with these two. This is my hand spun and this is the Schoppel wool yarn, and I've made 1 by 1 ribbing. I think I knitted this with a 3.25 millimeter needles, and then I started to knit stockinette, and I changed to 3.5 millimeter needles, and now I'm knitting this dark green color. And I've taken the yarn from out and from the inside of the skein so that it is knitted double. And I think I'm going to knit some sort of green stripe, like a bit like more fat stripe. And then maybe I'll do a few stripes with these two colors. And he wanted all the colors from the Vertices Unite, so I'm going to put a little bit white. And yeah, I suppose then we'll see. I don't have too much of this black yarn, so also it's going to be, the colors are going to be something that I got, but I think it's good that the black yarn is here in the beginning. But yeah, I don't know, I think it's going to be quite nice. I haven't knit a lot of hats, which is a little bit weird or silly, because I actually would need new hat. I think I have few hats, but I'm only using one because it's the best. I use it for jogging and walking and to work and everywhere because it's just the best. And I think it would be easier if I would have maybe jogging hat and some sort of city hat, like separate hats. So I should make something like this for myself too. Yeah, but this is a nice project, and I'm thinking the cat jacket is almost done, the leg warmer is almost done. Well, the hat is so small project that when it's here it is almost done. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that sweater. I'm not sure if that's almost done. It's I'm not sure. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is these are going to be done at this year or before the new year. And these were all my knits. And when most of this is done, I would like to start a sweater in the movie Don't Look Up, where there is Jennifer Lawrence. Her character is wearing actually few nice sweaters, but there is that particular one. I cannot remember the name, but someone, if I find the name, I'll put it on the screen. But there is a free pattern in Ravelry how you can knit that Jennifer, because we know each other so well. Jennifer Lawrence's character's sweater from the Don't Look Up movie, and I want to make that. I tried to add picture of the shirt, and I'm just going to quickly sew that. I have bought the yarn already because that's something that I want to knit. Yeah, I think this is going to be the main color, and then there is color work yoke where there is a little pink and quite a lot of black, and Finnish knitter Terhi Viinikan Oja, who is in Instagram at least making Finnish content. She has made the most beautiful this shirt. If I can, I add a picture also of that, but she's my inspiration. I want to make something similar. Yeah, she's lovely person. Well, I don't know her either, but I think she, with her knits, has also really bold attitude. She doesn't care what anyone thinks. She just makes what she likes. And that's great. Yeah. And maybe there is something, because I've been knitting so much stuff without a pattern, which is something that I've drawn into. I like that, but sometimes I want to make, I guess, something with a pattern. And I really like knitting sweaters or garments. So yeah, maybe, let's see. Actually, this shirt was something that I started, I think, the last day of year 2021. It was my New Year's Eve cast on, or the 1st of January this year. Anyway, this, well, it was originally like a top. It was started like New Year's. Maybe this is going to be my New Year's cast on, but it is possible that it is going to be casted on earlier. Depends how my this everything else is going to go. Oh, I feel like I've been talking so much. Okay, but it's nice to be back vlogging, and I would like to thank everyone who leaves comments. It's really lovely to read them. And yeah, there hasn't been any other content either, but I'm getting back to my tracks, and I hope content is coming. And yeah, I also like to try different things in making videos or making content, because someone said that when you have small channel and you don't really have an audience, or you don't have big audience, you can do whatever you like because no one cares. And that was said with everything positive and good vibes. I mean, if you have a huge audience and you do something really stupid, it kind of matters more. But when you have small little channel, you can try whatever you like and do whatever you like, and it's your little channel. So that's something I'm doing, I think. Yeah. And some of you leave comments quite often, and I found myself thinking when I had some little happy moment thinking about this little interaction and this my little channel, that maybe my people that leave comments are bots. I mean, how do you say it? Those robots. I don't think. I hope it's not true, but that here I am thinking, oh, all these lovely people checking my channel and leaving these nice comments, and they are robots. Maybe I cut this out. Is this weird thing to say? Anyway, lovely that you are there. I hope to see you soon. I hope you are well. I'm going to make at least, one or two videos before Christmas. That is my plan anyway. So I hope to see you soon. Leave a comment, tell me that you're not a robot, and take care, have fun, and happy knitting. Bye.